if you want to love God more, no? You will find ways to express your love, 'di ba? Kahit kanino naman. And when we want to express our love, we want it to be obvious. And for me, nilagay ko dun sa libro, kinuwento ko dun, how to express your love for God on purpose. Yung mag-pray ka sa umaga or mag-pray ka every day. I wrote there, di ba, the moment we wake up is sacred. And I truly believe in that. Kasi when I started devoting my waking moments to God, it really changed my life.
So again, this is Buddy of Somebody's Voice, and today's like really a special day. You know what? Why is it so special? Because I'll be interviewing somebody who is like, oh my gosh, if you will listen to my introduction to her, because you will really be amazed. To all those aspiring people to become if you want to become an international writer, award-winning, someone who can like juggle a lot of things and then at the same time still stay pretty and still serving the Lord, nako, you will all be amazed. Actually, the first time I met her was when she was promoting, her book in Peace Alabang, Bellevue, and while she was like really doing her introduction, she was like, she had a video about being shown, and I said, oh my gosh, magaling tong writer na to. And only to find out when I started like reading about her, iba talaga siya, bigatin ito. So let me introduce our speaker for today. All right, she is a communication practitioner at an international non-government organization. Take note of this one, mga kapatid. She's an award-winning writer and has authored over 30 publications with wide circulation. And I will ask her about it later on. She has served as a resource speaker at international conferences and workshops covering science communication, social media marketing, and entrepreneurship. Wow! Big time talaga to. Nako, idol ko to. And our speaker does ministry service with her husband, Leonard, a peace builder at the Light of Jesus family. She helps manage peace events and journeys with fellow women through the CSIS shelter. Wow, another interesting topic that I want to ask her later on. She regularly shares her stories on gratitude, self-love, and faith through her podcast, The Grateful Circle. Hey, let's listen to that one, mga kapatid. And among all her endeavors, reading storybooks, baking, and crafting with her daughters, Katie and Caris, are her most shining moments. Nako! So without much further ado, I want to introduce to you our speaker for today. I think, sister ko siya talaga in another life. from another district, in Peace. Let's all give a warm round of applause to my speaker, my guest for today, Kristine Grace Tome. Yay!
Hi, Sis Buddy, and hello to everyone who's watching right now. It's a blessing to be here with you para makapag-chikahan, makapag-kwentuhan, and to learn from you as well.
Nako, I should be the one telling you that I'll be learning a lot from you today. Grabe. Wait, sobra ako na-intriga. Grabe. 30 publications with wide circulation. So, when did you start? And you're only 25, right? Pero when did you start writing, ma'am?
Writing. Well, when I was a kid, I remember I have loved writing essays for assignment yon. So, natutuwa na ako doon. And then, when I was in high school, we had this newsletter for our youth ministry. So, ako yung isa sa mga masisipag na writers doon. So, doon nag-start, I think, yung passion to share my story. Wow. And then, with my current job, kasi I'm into science communication, so we are really doing a lot of publications. Yun. So, doon, we have newsletters, we have books, iba-iba.
Pero, nako, iba na yung interview, no? How did you know that, when did you know that you really have a gift in writing?
When people approach me after reading my articles, or people send me a message, yun na parang, this helped me in my journey, mga ganun, natouch ako sa kwento mo, nakarelate ako. Yun, so parang ako, uy, hindi naman sa parang magaling magsulat, no? Pero, it made me feel that I'm connecting with them. So, sige, tuloy natin, no? Kasi may nagagawang maganda yung pagsusulat natin.
And I love that. Well, when you said there's a connection and then people like sending you a message na natouch sila sa story mo, oh yeah, I love this book, no? Grabe. Glow Up Girl, no? Ang galing. I love the spelling of girl, kasi nga, pag ako siguro, if I would write it, I would spell it in G-U-R-L. Pero, ang galing. Di ba, you said that you wrote already, you had around 30 books, no, that was published, that were published already. But this is the first, tama ba? This is the first
Yes.
motivational book.
Yes.
Oh.
Self-titled album.
Oo, ang galing. Pero, what was the inspiration here? No, ang galing. I love it.
Yes, Glow Up Girl was actually the title of our women's recollection in 2021 at the Feast Laguna District. So we were asked by Brother John to organize an online women's recollection kasi 'di ba medyo pa noon, hindi pa tayo nagkikita-kita. So he asked us to organize this recollection, and then we were thinking of a title. Yan. So sinuggest ko yung Glow Up Girl. And then I was assigned to give the final talk. So, yan. So, ang pinaka-message nung talk, nag-revolve siya dun sa story ng friends ni Daniel, si Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were thrown into the furnace, diba? Pero they were not killed, diba? And then, so dun tumakbo yung storya nung talk na yon. And then, after that, ang daming nagme-message nga na they were touched by the talk, yun. And even me, personally, parang feeling ko nag-resonate din sa akin yung kwentong yun. And tapos na yung talk, di ba? Usually, after we do those things, parang tapos na, closed book na yan, di ba? Parang, okay, we're on to our next assignment. Pero, hindi siya natapos doon. Parang it felt like the Holy Spirit kept on speaking to me, like yung mga napapanood ko sa TV or yung nababasa ko sa libro, parang kumukonect pa rin siya doon sa Glow Up Girl. So, dinagdag ko pa rin siya doon sa notes ko nung talk na yon. And then, one time, it just dawned on me na, why don't I write a book about this na? Kasi para pwede rin gawing libro yung mga notes ko, ganyan. And for several years, I've been trying to write another book na hindi matapos-tapos. Parang sinusulat ko lang siya, mga a few days in a year, gano'n. Tapos siguro mga 3 years ko na siyang try tapusin, and it's about being grateful, ganyan. Pero hindi siya natatapos. But when I started writing Glow Up Girl, grabe, tuloy-tuloy lang siya. I think yung writing time, mga 3 months lang, ganun. Every morning, mga 1 hour. Tapos na-kompleto na yung libro. So I believe na God really inspired me to write this book for someone. Yun.
Galing, no? Ang galing. Well, that someone is definitely isa ako sa someone na yun. You know what? Ang ganda ng book. I love it. No? Even the color, no? I love the color also.
Yes,
Pero,
thanks sa aking artist, si Bro Rean. Sister din yun.
Oh, pero Sistine, ang galing din, ano? Ang galing din ng Lord, ano? Kasama mo yun sa plano niya na, of course, like, we still don't know, no? Do you have an answer to that one ba na? Kasama ba sa plan ni Lord yung pandemic? Kasi di ba nangyari?
Oh, di ba?
Di ba nangyari? Tapos biglang ayun, no? There was like a conference for women, in your district, in Laguna District, and then you became the speaker. And then, do you believe that that's all part of God's plan?
Yes. When I wrote it, sis, I had no plans of publishing it. Parang wala akong plan. Okay, susulat ko lang siya, tapos come what may. Parang ganon. And then, so natapos ko na siyang sulatin, and then I just shared it to our leaders or small group. Kasi sharing na yung what are you grateful for, ganyan. Ganon na sharing lang without intention na tulungan niyo ako dito, ganon. And then, nung na-share ko na siya, so one of our leaders called me up. Sabi niya, publish natin yan. And he settled everything. Pinublish niya, he helped me na ma-publish yung book. Yun. So, talaga, si God yung nagawa ng paraan.
Oh, si God ang gumawa talaga ng paraan na to na ma-publish mo. No? And again, siguro kasi, di ba, the reason naman during your talk was like really to send a message, no, to inspire people. And now, sa mga hindi umaten during your Glow Up Girl, no, in that Zoom, marami ka na-touch na lives, no? And you know what? Guys, ang ganda ng book. It's just, alam mo, feeling ko para ka ng female version ni Bo Sanchez. Kasi it's so easy to read. You know, and then I love the flow. And yeah, there are like so many things, no, that I took note, no? And actually, what is your... Should I ask you kung ano yung favorite mo or should I share what's your favorite, no? Of course, I know definitely all of the things that you wrote are your favorites. So, pero ano yung pinaka-favorite mo talaga na chapter?
Yun, yung story nung friends ni Daniel talaga. Yung glow up talaga na portion. Yun yung favorite ko. Kaya pag nagsusulat ako ng dedication sa book, pag may nagpapasign, usually ang nilalagay ko yun, you are meant to glow.
Oh, that's what you wrote. That's what you wrote. Oh, that's what you wrote here.
Yes.
Oh. All right. And then, di ba kasi you were saying that this is like part of your talk, no? What part in your book, no, that's what it's so easiest, no? Easiest for you to really write, and then what is the hardest? You know, kasi di ba mayroong mga ganon, no, mayroong talagang parang hirap na hirap ka. Ano naman yung dito yung sobrang easy mo siyang nasulat?
Easiest, I think, yung introduction, kasi I already wrote that ages ago. Yung story, when God made Eve. So, yan naman, I wrote that for another talk for women on Valentine's Day because I would like to help them to set their priorities right, ganyan, on finding a man, ganyan. So, yun yung talk na yun. Sabi ko, I want an introduction for that talk na hindi nila makakalimutan. So, a story. And then, umupo lang ako sa may garden ng nanay ko. Malapit yung house ng nanay ko. Tapos, dire-diretso, as in, para kung in-interview si God, the words just came pouring in and I wrote it on my phone. Ganon siya kabilis. So, yun. Mahirap.
And you know what? Yeah, I read that portion na parang, alam mo, while I was like reading that portion, sabi ko, ikaw na girl. Sana lahat, no? Sana lahat ng merong gift, or even walang gift, no? Basta meron ng desire na magsulat. Sana ganun lang, free-flowing lang talaga. And I love it that it's as if you were talking to God, no? And if I may just say this, Miss Tin, sir, if I may just say this, Miss Tin, I love the way you wrote that, yung Eve na part. Parang, we always hear that story, about Adam and Eve. And yours, oh my God, nagkaka-goosebumps ako. Ibang klase yung pagkakasulat mo. And dear listeners, you know what? You really need to get the book. And if you're an aspiring writer, you will find, teen style is like so nice. Girl, ang ganda ng style mo. Alam mo, talaga, para kang girl version ni Brother Bo. No, yung pagkakasulat mo. Pero yeah, I just want to honor you that part that when you wrote about Adam and Eve, ang ganda. Talagang alam mo, magandang part siya ng introduction sa book. Kasi you will like really, this is like so nice. And you will like not stop. You will not let go of the book. Isang upuan mo talaga magagawa. If we binge watch K-drama, ito pwede mo siyang gawin. Alright, anyway, so that is the easiest part. What is the hardest?
Fearlessness. The chapter on fearlessness. Yeah. Because
Nakatag din to sa akin, yung fearlessness. Oh, why?
When I wrote it, I was thinking of those women who are going through shameful experiences or who went through those very painful things in their childhood, yung ganun. Iniisip ko sila, paano ko mapapafeel sa kanila na they're not alone, na whatever those people did to you, it's not part of you. Yun yung talagang sabi ko, kailangan kong maparating yung message na yun. Kasi I've heard a lot of stories na ganun, yung pinagdaanan nila. Maraming sisters na yung nag-share sa akin ng ganun. And I really feel their pain. So, alam mo yun, ang bigat isulat, pero I know that yung message na yun kailangan nating iparating sa kanila.
And siguro, now that we're older, more beautiful and wiser, we just say that madali na natin i-handle yan. Ano? Pero what if yung ibang tao na they're still journeying, I honor that person that you put there in that chapter. Bata pa lang siya, diba? Na-experience na yun. Parang ang galing, And yeah, we always hear this from Brother Bo, no? What you see, how you see yourself, that's like how you will act, no? If you feel like you're a trash, then talagang you will go for trash talaga around you. Wow, I love that. You know what? Let me share to you my favorite. What is your guess? What is like my favorite chapter? Sige nga, hulaan mo. Naiyak ako. I love that. Sige, what do you think? Although hindi pa naman tayo sobrang BFF, we're on our way to becoming a BFF, pero what do you think? Nako, feeling ko hindi mo mag-guess.
Wala lang, no? Wala namang suit up again?
No.
You know
Isa
what?
Sige.
Pa. Talagang competitive, no? Super strength?
No.
No din. Sige. I give up.
Oo. Hindi kasi, I love, no? I love those chapters. But you know what? Why did this like really resonate to me, and then why did this become my favorite? Ang galing ng pagkakasulat mo. You know what, Kristine? I love chapter 10, Serve and Shine. Which is like a very good ending. At the end of it all, it's really about service. And I love what, nako, sorry spoiler ba to, na I feel you kasi there are times that you're supposed to serve, but you don't feel like doing it. But I love the way you said it na, just show up. Just by showing up, things will like really change, And I love it when you said that serving is not easy. We can super relate on this one, us servants. Parang hindi naman talaga madali. It's like really you finding time. It's either you will find time or you will find an excuse, right?
Yeah.
So you're talaga finding time talaga. But then when you said that just by showing up, you will be surprised with so many blessings that you will receive on that day. And oh my gosh, this is like really one of my favorite Bible verses. No, well done, good and faithful servant. Oh, pag yun lang, yung line na yun, you got me, You had me at hello. You had me at that for that chapter. Ang ganda, Kristine. I love it. You know what, dear listeners, my friends, try getting this book and you will really be amazed. And it's like one reading lang. Isang upuan lang ito. And Kristine, you know what, this is me, like being a fan. I love, how did you I love the play of words. How did you get that talent? Parang ang galing ng pagkakasulat. Parang ako, I was like reading the two things, no? While I was like reading your book, I was like really ninanamnam ko lahat ng sinasabi mo, yung messages. But then at the same time, second time that I will read it, the style. Ang galing naman ng pagkakasulat nito. How to be you po, girl? How? How will I glow up? How to be you po? Grabe.
Ang hirap sagutin. The style siguro through time, no? Parang yung mga binabasa ko rin, kasi mahilig din naman talaga ako magbasa. ng mga self-help, mga motivational books. Tapos nag-i-insert ako ng mga novels, ganyan. Para yung purpose din nun, kasi gusto ko rin matutunan yung storytelling. Yun. So, I try my best na merong kwento. Kasi pag walang kwento, parang nagpipreach ka and ayaw naman ng tao na nagpipreach ka lang, diba?
Oo.
Siguro ako rin sa feast, no? Like sina Brother Boy, yung mga builders natin, they always insert stories.
Yes.
Para mas makarelate yung mga readers.
Oh, grabe. Yung nag forward naman ito. Grabe. Big time. Brother John Escoto.
Grabe na forward pa lang, no?
Oo. Sabi ko, oh my God. Bigatin ito. Alam mo, one of these days, no? One of these years. Years, hindi days, no? Eventually, I'll release something like it. Ang galing, ang galing. If there will be like if I will ask you, why will I, Nax, talaga nagpo-promote, why will I read your book? If I may just ask you, girl.
Number one, if you want to love God more, no? You will find ways to express your love, diba? Kahit kanino naman. And when we want to express our love, we want it to be obvious. And for me, nilagay ko dun sa libro, kinuwento ko dun, how to express your love for God on purpose. Yan. And number one, yung mag-pray ka sa umaga or mag-pray ka every day. Whether kung baka kasi merong pang gabi, 'di ba? Matutulog na sila sa morning. So, yung unahin mo lang si Lord. So, shinare ko yung experience ko on how it happened. And I wrote there, 'di ba, the moment we wake up is sacred. And I truly believe in that. Kasi when I started devoting my waking moments to God, it really changed my life. So I shared that at the feast, 'di ba, no, na nung nag-start na ganon, maganda na yung gising ko, pati yung asawa ko maganda na rin yung gising niya. Tapos yung mga anak ko, syempre, masaya din yung gising nila kasi they will wake up to a happy mommy. Yan. So yun yung number one, yung if you want to build that morning habit to be with God, you can find tips. No, ito naman, hindi naman to like you will not just find this from the book. No, I'm sharing my notes kasi it's based on what I experienced din.
That's what I love. I read something about your routine. Nako, if you wanna be like Tin, yan. You'll get to see, no? You're right, Mom, no, when you said the notes mo, oo, nakita ko doon yung routines mo. And Kristine, isa po yung nagustuhan ko is that when you were praying and you shared something about like the Bible verse, right? Diba? Be still and know that I'm God. Oo nga, no? Like when you were waiting for His embrace and still you didn't feel anything. Grabe, guys, alam mo, one way you will have a different perspective of like waiting or knowing that God is with you. Yung silence, no? Ang galing, ang galing. I love it. Nako, Kristine, obvious ba? Fan ako. Sobrang fan talaga ako. And I really love the book, no? We always say that we have to continuously, be a better version of ourselves. And then we always say that empower yourself, learn more. And I highly recommend, that this book because it will like really help you. And what I like about this book, it's not just like really empowering yourself, but empowering with the Lord. Alam mo yung merong kasamang religious aspect and everything naman kasi that we do is para naman sa Kanya. And oh my goodness, one also line that I really appreciate, Kristine, is that when you said that when you feel like giving up, you always like ask yourself, why are you doing something like that, no? Or why are you doing it? You always like ask yourself, what's the reason why you do what you do, no? So yung reason mo will always like give you back give you the fuel to show up again. Basta meron kang ganung line, I love it, I love it, I love it. Naka-highlight ito. Dapat, when you read this book, you have this and a highlighter. And lots of like this. I'm an old school person. Grabe. Grabe. Kristine, if they will buy this book, where will they get it? Where will they contact you, or where will they be able to buy this book?
So it's available on Shopee. Shopee.
Really?
Yeah,
Shopee?
so, yeah. Or para mas madaling tandaan, just go to my website, KristineGraceTome.com. So there will be a link there going to Shopee.
KristineGraceTome.com.
Yes.
All right, sige, we will show that later.
Mm-hmm.
We will put that in the description below. Oh, but then again, if you're a Shopee person, why not? Why not? So I'll just like type your name and then it will show.
Yeah, pero meron din akong bit.ly para madaling tandaan, bit.ly/getglowup. Yeah. So yun yung shortcut. Madaling tandaan, getglowup.
Oh, I love this, Kristine. Thank you so much. And again, everyone, you know what, if you want to be inspired, make Teen one of your mentors. We always say, diba, that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So kung gusto mong maging katulad ni Miss Teen, si Teen, isama mo siya. If you want to make Teen one of your mentors, like go buy her book and listen to her podcast. And then, of course, check her website. Or you can also visit her live, face-to-face at Feast Calamba. Oh, nako. Sana hindi tayo parehong oras. Pareho ba tayo ng oras? Kami is,
madami naman kayong sessions.
Yeah, marami kaming sessions. Oo.
Kami ay 8:45.
Oh, 8:45. Alright. So again, if you want to visit, see face-to-face, our guest writer, go to Feast Calamba. Meron daw silang session at 8:45. Punta muna kayo sa amin, sa Alabang, tapos punta ka doon 8:45. Punta ka doon at 8:45. Alright. Any last messages, any last messages, Kristine?
Ako sis, I truly honor you in doing this, itong mga ganito na, kasi I've heard a lot of stories from my sisters doon sa shelter namin, na gusto nila na mag-vlog, gusto nilang magsulat, i-share yung kwento nila, pero nahihiya sila. Diba, nahihiya silang magkwento, ganyan. They feel na parang it's not for them, pero they have this message that they want to share. And I would just like to talk to those women, especially mga women, mga sisters natin, na if you feel that God is calling you to share a message, just share it, just do it, and gain confidence that God will lead you. God will be with you. Find your confidence from Him. I'm sure na kung siya yung naglagay ng desire na yun sa heart mo, i-guide ka niya. Gaya yung nangyari dun sa book ko, wala naman akong plano kung paano siya lalabas. Pero si God yung nagdala ng libro dun sa mga tao na kailangan yung message na yun. And I'm sure God has a similar plan for you. So if you want to do something like this, yung ginagawa ni SomeBuddy, or magsulat ng libro, or kahit mag-TikTok, magkwento ka lang sa TikTok, ang daming gumagawa niyan. And don't be shy. Just speak up.
Yup. Yeah, like what you said, if that desire, that God gave you that talent, diba? So, gamitin natin, But then, what, Kristine, nako, grabe. This is like a work in progress, I've been doing vlogs and all. That was like really a dream. Pero nagkaroon lang ng pandemya. Kailangan magkaroon ng pandemya para magkaroon ako ng lakas loob to do this. And I love what you said. Totoo, if you have a message to share, then why not? Why not, diba? Yun. Kasi eventually, the Lord will lead you to the right audience naman. And definitely, nako, Kristine, kasama ako sa audience mo, especially like for this book, guys, again, like really glow up girl, and we will put the link, at the description below. And then, of course, like if you want to really get in touch with her, follow her on her Instagram, at Kristine Grace Tome. Naks, talaga naman. Or, Christine, okay lang ba? Mag-email sila sa'yo at christinegracetome@gmail.com. Is that okay?
Yeah, tapos naging active na rin ako sa Facebook, no? Ito dati kasi yung Facebook page ko for the podcast. So, pinaltan ko na ng name ko para mas madali akong mahanap sa Facebook. So, Kristine Grace Tome, you can send me a message there. Yun, nagre-respond ako. May mga nagsisend ng prayer requests dyan. Yan, sinasama natin yan sa prayers natin every morning.
Oh, bilang mo may prayer warrior ka pa. Grabe. Again, Christine, I really appreciate this, the time that you've given, and then I hope that we will be able to inspire a lot of people, like really use the talents that God has given you. And there's always like a purpose, bilang mo, kasama pala sa plano ng Lord. Just trust Him, like what you said, as long as the desire, that you have the desire in your heart, galing kay Lord yon, and then God will allow you to fulfill that desire. Tutulungan ka naman niya eh. Kasi, di ba, let God be God. That's what you said also in your book, di ba? Let God be God. And then, He will like really guide you. Whew! Thank you again, Christine. And again, I learned a lot from you, and I hope that we will have a part 2. Pwede ba yun? Pwede ba bang mag-part 2?
Yeah! Part 2. Ako naman magtatanong.
Pwede. Alright, again. So thank you again. This is Buddy Vilio of Somebody's Voice, and I hope to see you again in our next video. Bye!
Bye! God bless!
That's it. I really had a great time talking to Kristine Tome, and I hope that you were able to learn also. Such an inspiration, right? Diba? That she wasn't like really planning to write a book, but then because she has this burning desire to inspire and share the message, she was able to finish the book within 3 months. Ang galing, diba? Sana all. Kasi nga naman, diba? As long as your intention is like really to inspire a lot of people, and you have that desire, and you feel that it was like God really put that desire into your heart, kakayanin mo yan. Tapos ako, one of my wishes lang talaga is that God will tell me, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. Diba? For we have been using the talent and skills that God has given us. Galing, diba? So that is also my encouragement to all of you. Go, just continue to do what you're passionate about and continue to inspire a lot of people. Kaya yan.